Hey everyone, welcome to the Team Vitality Alliance, our weekly team call. We are going to have them every Monday at 4:30. At the end of the month, we are going to have a couple of team leaders present, and then we're swapping around every Monday with a new presenter, and they may ask you to join in with them, depending on what the topic is. So you may get an invitation to join them. So it's a great opportunity to learn and to grow. So I'm Coach Louise. I live in Palmer. I've been a coach for 3 years. I'm currently a diamond coach. And if you want, everyone, let me just mute people. I don't know how to do it.
You know how to mute all?
Under manage participant, mute all. There we go. Okay, great. Okay, so this week, Nani, and Audrey will be sharing, because it's the end of the month, we are going to talk about some tools and some things that are going to help you to end the month strong. I'll be starting out. So my topic is, it's a little humble pie for one. I am sitting at SC0. And so sometimes it happens, you hear all kinds of coaches that find themselves at the end of the week, and here we are. But so what I want to do is find out who else is there and who else wants to push and just make this the non-negotiable that we should be doing. So when you get to, if you're sitting like me and you're at the end of the month, SC0, you can go into three modes, right? You can go into excuse mode, where you're just putting it off, saying, well, there's only a few days left. I'm just going to wait until next month, and make all those kinds of excuses. Or you can go into desperation mode, where you are just throwing all kinds of stuff out there and vomiting on people, and, losing the purpose of why you are doing the activities that you are doing and why you became a coach. So that's what happens kind of when we get into that desperate mode, right? Or you can go into all in, balls to the wall. I'm going to do this. This is not just a goal, but this is a given. This is something that we do. So I was a little bit in excuse mode, feeling a little desperate, but now, you know what? It's all in, balls to the wall. We have 4.5 days left. So I want to invite anybody else who wants it, who may be sitting at SC0 as well, to join me. I'm actually going to create a private, a message thread for us, so that we can really just stay accountable and push each other, and, share things that are helping us. And so I want to do that. And, we might have to have this push at the end of the month for some of our coaches that are struggling to get Success Club, because really, like we tell you, this is a non-negotiable. It is the benchmark that shows you that you are growing your business. It's not just about points. It's about, just having that mindset that I'm in this to help at least 3 people every month. So you have to go back to that mindset, right? And you have to go back to the why. If you are in excuse mode, then you have to look back at why you became a coach and what your goals are. And are you taking, I always relate this back to our challenge groups. Are you eating according to your goals, right? Are you doing activities according to your goals? Why did you become a coach? What is that vision that you have? What is important to you? What are you fighting for? Why do you want to make a difference? How is this going to change your life? That is why you don't make excuses. That is why you just go all in and, reach out and ask for help. Like, this is so great. Like, this is what coaches do. This is our opportunity to use the skills that we have to hold people accountable to their goals, so we get to hold ourselves accountable to our goals, right? So I want to invite anybody else who's sitting with me, hasn't hit Success Club yet, to join me. Let me know in the comments, or, private message or whatever, because I'll add you into the thread that I'm going to create. So, and then the thing is too, that when you go all in this last week, you are building momentum into April, right? If you decide to just stay silent and go into excuse mode because it's easier, I get it. What happens is you stall out. Then you've got to rev back up, and then the beginning of the month, you're still revving up, and then you're going to find yourself back in, mid-month, end of the month in April, in the same situation. So we want to just go all in this last week hit the Success Club and build that momentum so we can go into the beginning of next month really going strong. So what do? We look back at our contacts. We look back at our follow-ups. So the first part is looking at your follow-ups. Who have you been forming with? Who have you started already earning their trust? Who have you talked to about what their goals are? Maybe they had some objections in the past, and you can revisit those and reach out to them again. And don't ever feel like that you are pestering them. Maybe in the way you word it. Like today I sent one and I was like, oh man, I've sent her several. But like I'm not going to judge. I'm just not going to judge. And I sent it to her. She replied back, yes, save me a spot. And it was just like, I know we've talked about this before, but I wanted to extend you another invite because I've got a group that's opening up. So, just make sure you're looking back at those follow-ups, people you've already talked to. Those are going to be your best chances at a yes right now because you've already done the forming. You've already built that trust. You've already built that relationship. And if you are staying consistent with posting on your social media, they're seeing you. They're watching you. So go to your follow-ups first. Go to your contacts. Make your list so that when you sit down for your power hour, you got a list of people. Like I would skip this part, like, oh, I'll just look and see. And then half of my power hour was trying to figure out who I'm going to talk to, who I'm going to invite. Now I got this list and I'm going right to them. I did 10 this morning, easy, quick, fast. So look at your contacts, make that list before you sit down for your power hour, right? Okay, then the other thing is you can do, without being desperate, you can do like a sort of a giveaway or an early bird special. I heard this one and I love it. Maybe your group isn't going to start until mid-April, but you can do an early bird special, and it might be a 30-minute one-on-one call with you to get them set with their meal plan. Any question they have, it's you and them, you Zoom, and you are going to build such a great relationship with them. So you can use that kind of as, just saying I've got an early bird special or early bird giveaway. So think about that, but make sure that when you're presenting that, you're not doing it in this desperate thing. It's like, sign with me and I'll, give you my life. And then referrals. You have already built a lot of relationship and a lot of trust with the people that you are helping. They know that you are genuine, right? And if you are running your challenge groups with adding value and showing up every day, then you can ask them to, do you have a friend that wants to join us next month? And even give them the early bird special. If you have a friend, I will sit down with 2 of you or, Zoom with 2 of you to do that one-on-one meal planning. So use that. And then just finally, I don't know if you listened to this morning's National Wake Up Call, but it was about helping customers build belief in themselves. But sometimes as coaches, we can't, you can't give away what you don't have. So if you don't have that belief in yourself as a coach, it's going to come across. So make sure that you've got to bolster your belief, right? We always start with the mindset. And again, I always relate it back to the challenge groups that we do. That's how we help people overcome those struggles, those obstacles, so that they know that they can take the action to get to their goal. So, and belief is gained through daily action. So we have to take those actions that those vital behaviors are. And if we are doing consistently, building this momentum at the end of this week and going into next month, then, your belief, that's where that confidence builds, and you will set yourself up amazing position for the beginning of April. And then just the other thing is, if your body is your business, that's the other thing she mentioned this morning that really stuck with me. And so you need to really take it seriously in your challenge groups that you are doing a start to finish and that you are following the eating plan. Because if you're asking your customers to do that and you're not doing it, then that's not being genuine and that's not being authentic. And then you're trying to go out and invite people to come and join you. So you have to do a gut check there and make sure that you are treating this as a business. And our business is health and fitness and in helping others, but we start with our journey, right? So when we're doing this push for Success Clubs, just the last thing is, your social media. make sure you are putting it out there, that you are staying consistent, that you are doing the deal, you are walking the walk. Share with on your social media struggles that you're having, or maybe I wanted to have a glass of wine last weekend, but I didn't because I have this goal. Shout that out. I could never do push-ups on my toes. Now I'm doing 10 in a row, kind of just showing that progression. It's like, here's where I was, here's what I did, and here's where I am now, and you can do it too. So again, it's all in that belief, and that too helps build confidence. And it's really just putting yourself out there. And today, I can't remember where I heard this, but I really want to be a lighthouse and not a tugboat. Right? I don't want to have to pull people along. I want people to see me as that thing, that beacon, and follow me. And here's the way to go. But sometimes we are the boat lost in the fog, and we need help with, we need the lighthouse. And that's why it's wonderful. This team we have of women, helping women, or people helping people, because I know we got some guys. But, don't be afraid to reach out and just believe in yourself. Take that action. And again, let me know if you want to join me with this Push to Success Club for this end of this week, and we're going to do it. All right? Okay, I think next up is Audrey.
Is it me? Yeah? Nani, you'll wrap it up? You're on mute. I don't hear you. I hear nothing.
Hi.
Okay, all right, I'll talk. Hey guys. So Louise, that was awesome. That was really good, super awesome value, and just really good motivation, not just for the end of the month, but for our business in general, as Louise stated, which I can totally attest to. Whenever we do a push, you guys, whether it's like the end of the month or mid-month or whatnot, we truly set ourselves up for that next month and that next season. So keep that in mind, that it's not just for this month, right? So, okay, you guys, so we're ending the month strong, and we're setting ourselves up. We're ending the quarter strong. The first quarter of the year is just wrapping up, and it is time to really look forward into our next set of goals, into our next season, our next reason, and what we're looking ahead to. Pretty much everything that we do, it comes from our passion, and it comes from our desire to truly help people. But it all starts with mindset. And Louise really touched on that pretty good, and that was really inspirational. I have been working, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of something that I have been really working on that has truly started to change the way that I think in general, because I think as humans, we can tend to go towards the negative quite a bit and waste a lot of energy and time dwelling on things and worrying about things that may not be applicable to our success in not only coaching, but life in general. So I have always been pretty inspired to go deeper and grow deeper. And with challenges in life, it has certainly motivated and inspired me to learn how to better myself and better others through those times, right? So I see a counselor, an amazing counselor who was recommended by a great friend of mine, and I've been seeing her for many years, and she's phenomenal. She recommended this year that I go ahead and take this class on the 4 agreements, and it was quite a bit of a time commitment. It was 2 hours a week for 10 weeks. On this little tiny book, you guys, we blow through personal development so fast. Yeah, there it is. Hey, girl. We read it, we blow through it, we get it in, and then who knows what we do with it. Maybe we do something. But to really, truly take a class really helped me integrate these concepts into my life. So I wanted to share with you guys because they're super enriching. The 4 concepts and just a little bit of the basis of the book, just to kind of work on mindset a little bit as we shift into next month. So I will not take too long, really trying to keep it down to my 8 to 10 minutes. So if I talk a little fast, I'm sorry. I think it's recorded. But basically, you guys, it all starts off that we all start with these agreements. First of all, if you haven't read the book yet, read the book. I don't think there's an audio out there. But we start off with these agreements and these beliefs, our belief system. And where does that come from? It comes from our domestication, which is how we are raised as children, whether it be our parents or mostly likely our parents, our school system, the rules in our community, the laws of our town, what we learn from, our culture on TV, MTV was huge for me when I was a kid. Like whatever it is for you, that's where we start to learn and establish these beliefs about ourselves and our culture and our confidence, right? Well, we all know that most of it, it's not all healthy, and a lot of it's not right, and a lot of it's just really screwed up. So maybe we spend a bit of our adult life trying to change our brain and trying to change these belief systems, and we're especially motivated if we have children because we don't want to imprint that onto them, right? We want to be the best that we can be. So there's just a few unhealthy agreements out there that maybe you guys can relate to. And I'm just going to throw these out there just so you guys can kind of think, oh, that's me. Maybe I should work on that. And if something pops up for you, I'm not going into details, but if something pops up for you, write it down and tackle it. So that all or nothing thinking, right? Like, oh, I haven't hit Success Club month this month. It's not going to happen. Screw it. I'm done. Like that obviously is not very helpful or effective. If you've had a bad few days, just giving up and throwing in the towel, that's not going to work. Overgeneralization goes along in that very same line. A mental filter. So you dwell on the negatives and you ignore the positives. What the heck? Like we do that, and that is not healthy. It is not helpful. Discounting the positives, it goes right along with that. But really, we get a lot of objections in this business. We get a lot of people. This is a really tough thing for people to really tackle in life, is working on themselves. And it's hard and it's scary for them. And we're going to get a lot of no's. We're going to get a lot of not nows, but not taking it, personally, and not discounting the influences that we have had on people. We have no idea who we are positively influencing, even just by sharing consistently on social media. I know in my head, I still tackle every day the thought, oh, this must be annoying. I'm talking about this again. Well, screw it. It's not. Think about who you're positively impacting. So if you have those negative thoughts filtering around in there, just dump them out. Don't listen to them. Don't give them more than a second, because it's a waste of energy. And you're not able to do the justice that we are meant to be here and serve and to do to others, to help people truly be their best selves. So really, the should statements, I should track tomorrow. How about I really need to track so I can maximize my business potential and efforts, and this is why. Or I really desire to spend more quality time with my husband. Not that I should, but I desire to, because I want to build and grow that relationship. So instead of having a negative, turning it into an action. And that's very important. So, and then of course, blaming and personalization, not really, it's not good to blame anybody for your problems, like not being at Success Club or having a bunch of returns or having whatever is going on in your life. You can't blame other people. You got to do the hard work and really analyze and figure out what is it that you can do differently and own it. We have to own it. All right. So negative beliefs, you guys, there's a lot, that's just a lot of our culture, and a few tips to get rid of those: create positive affirmations, throw those babies up on your mirror, your workout room, whatever. It sounds corny, but if you just do it and then you look at it every day, it's almost like forcing a smile. If I'm feeling grumpy, but I have to go somewhere in public, I practice in the car. I smile so big that I make myself laugh, and then I'm fine. So if you have to fake it until you make it when it comes to your belief system, you freaking do it, because it's not like everybody feels good every day all the time. It's a decision, and we have to decide that that's what we're going to do. So if you're on the struggle bus with that, then you might have to fake it, and you might as well just go for it. All right. Anyway, don't drop the assumptions. That's one of the agreements I'm going to talk about in a minute, but making assumptions leads to nothing positive. Craft a new story. If you're not happy with your story, if you're struggling with something right now in your life that really sucks, make a new story. Change it. Do something different. Create a positive outcome. We all have the power and the control in our life to choose our freaking destiny. Okay? I'm not happy with my recent BRCA1 mutation that tells me I'm going to get cancer, but you know what? I'm going to make a new freaking story. And I'm going to teach people and empower people along the way that this is what you can do. And this is how you do it. And you do the best you can, and you inspire people along the way. Why? Because it's a hell of a lot better than staying in a place you're not happy with or that scares you. Okay? You own it. And you make changes and you move forward. Is it easy? No. That's why we have each other. That's why we have our challenge groups. That's why we have our friends and our support. That's why we have this community. It's so important to have somebody have your back. And that's why we reach out when we need help, all right? So don't be afraid to do that. Suspend judgment. Judging people not only is a waste of energy, but half the time we're inaccurate because we're making assumptions. That's BS. I've put out so many judgments on people that I was hesitant to invite, only to find that they truly needed my help the most of all. You know, and yeah, Holly, hey, Holly, I prejudged Holly. There's no way she'd ever want to work with me. She does half Ironmans. Why the hell would she want to do these 30-minute videos? You know, I didn't care. I was high on life. I'd lost a bunch of weight. I was feeling really good and confident. I invited Holly because I thought maybe those 30 minutes could really help her, but I didn't really know how much they could help her. Now I know when I'm inviting those really busy athletic people who commit to like overcommit in life, that I can truly help them by offering a 30-minute a day solution to their fitness. So change your approach. If you're not happy with the connections that you're making and the success that you're having, mix it up, you guys. It's okay to be bold. It's okay to try new things. Don't get so stuck in yourself that you're afraid to change, because oftentimes when we own it and when we try new things, then we connect with people, and when you're real and authentic, then we really truly are able to help people. So the 4 agreements, belief systems, right? That was the general overview on your belief systems. Check them out, figure out what ones you're struggling with, and work on them. But the first agreement is to be impeccable with your words. So that's so important in what we do. And it doesn't just mean what we say, it means what we think. So I really, being impeccable with your word means saying things that you truly mean, not lying, of course. Telling the truth, being honest, not only with what you say, but with how you feel. So being authentic, that's what it means. It means being genuine. It means owning your truth. It means living your passion. It means living who you are. And it's really important to do that, because that is when we can achieve the greatest level of happiness and success in life. So not making assumptions is the second agreement. And that's so important for so many reasons. But like I mentioned earlier, more than half the time you're wrong and you're creating this story in your head. Well, why not put some extra effort into, or some extra energy into something positive, like helping that person, or like helping yourself, or like maybe asking that somebody, being bold and asking instead of assuming, asking what their reason is, asking how you can help them. How can you make their day? I ask my husband that all the time, but I ask my clients that too. How can I make your day? How can I help you? If they don't have an answer, they don't know. And that's something for them to think about. Don't take anything personal. That is so important in life. We're thrown crap all the time, or at least I am. Don't take it personal. It's not about you. 80, 90% of the time, almost 100% of the time, I would say what other people, if you're feeling something negative from somebody, it's not about you, it's about them. We so often, the message that I got in this class was nobody's thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. Like, are you thinking, I wonder what Constance is thinking right now? No, I'm thinking, God, what's wrong with my hair? Like, nobody's thinking, I'm not thinking about what anyway, you think most people think about themselves. Do not worry about what other people are thinking. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be haters, but you know what? Their problems are not with you. It's with them. And you're there to help them. So be that light in the storm. Don't be the tugboat, be the lighthouse. And the 4th agreement, you guys, which I just love, and it's totally my message and my passion, my vision in this business, is do your best. Be the best version of yourself that you can be, not just with your fitness, not just with your relationships, with your life, with yourself, with giving, with just everything. And, your best is going to change day to day. Yeah, I want to be a rock star every day. Well, some days I just don't have it in me, but instead of beating myself up about it, I'm going to be proud of myself that I accomplished what I did despite feeling that way. And I'm going to do those things that energize me and motivate me as well, because I know what works for me. So figure out you, which I'm sure we all are doing, because thankfully that's a huge part of our job with Beachbody, and grow and build the people and help them grow and build the people, empower them. And before you know it, you have a blossoming community of like-minded people who are on a mission to save the world by really helping people be their best selves. So thank you guys so much for being a part of that journey. I love you all. Okay, Nani, you're up.
Okay, sorry about that, Audrey. So I was saying, you go, Audrey, you wrap it up and I'll go. But I thought Louise had to unmute all of us. I didn't know I could just unmute myself. So anyways, but yeah, so you guys, is that awesome or what? You know, the 4 agreements. So you guys, that's so important. So my first thing from that book that she's talking about is don't take anything personal. So I got it in my lap when I was 20 years old. So I had the salon already, right? But I remember some lady just complaining about like her daughter loved her hair and left unhappy. And then the mom came back with the cost. And I was like, oh, well, God, I'm really sorry. But, you know, I can only do the best I can do. And because that's one thing you learn is you can only do the best you can do, right? But in my head, I was like, well, I ain't going to take that personally because it has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with her. She is pissed off, you know. So you guys, that's what it's all about. Don't take it personally because it has something to do with them, not you, okay? But anyway, so you guys, so I'm just going to piggyback off of Louise and Audrey. So, you know, having 0, Success Club 0, life got in the way. That's life, right? But you know what? We still have what? Like 5 days or something, 4 days. What is this, you guys? So today is the 27th. So we still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Okay. So the main thing is go back to your follow-up list, you guys. Everyone that said 6 months ago, 3 months ago said, yes, but you know, I don't have the money, or yes, but not right now. Give them a call, you guys. So back to the call. Okay. You can message so much, right? But you guys, the phone works, okay? So this is what I want to let you guys know is a lot of people don't use the phones. So a lot of us are typing, a lot of us are emailing, right? Like no other, okay? But the phone still works, or they wouldn't be hiring virtual assistants to call people. They're hiring people to use the phone. The phone will never go out of date, okay? So I want you guys to know that. So from now on, when you guys do call your people, call them. They want to hear a voice. The phone still works, and everybody's got their dang phone like this. You know what I mean? So it's connected to them. So they will answer their phone because it's not connected to a desk anymore, okay? So make sure you guys go and call. And when you guys call, there's a script on basically, you know, hi, my name is Nani Hunter. I'm a nutrition and fitness, I know we spoke that once, you know. So you want to set up a time though, right? So you're going to message them, of course, and go, hey, when's a good time to chat? Now, when they do give you a call, I'll give you a number, everything, and you do, you guys, go ahead and connect with them. And then I'll put that script in here about who you are, what your name is, what you do. It's really short. It's so short and quick. It's like, bam, and that's it. Because they're going to know what you are, what you do, who you're with, this and that. They're going to make up their mind right there, okay? Like, oh, that's right. She wants to, you know, or they're going to go, shit, I want to talk to her. I'm ready now. So back to Louise, you guys, go back to your 6 months ago, 3 months ago, every single person in your follow-up list, okay? Because they said yes for a reason. You know, they didn't say no or ignore you, okay? And if they did ignore you, they're just not ready. So you want to go with the ones that said yes. But anyway, that's on that, you guys. And so for me, you know, the thing is, you guys got to share it, right? So finishing every day strong, not just the end of the month. Okay, this is what we do every day. So you guys need to share it. You guys need to share it every day. So you guys need to just basically share your workout, right? Share your drinking your Shakeology every single day. Somehow you're going to show it in your picture every single day because that is what you do. And then go into your challenging groups, right? And definitely show them your calendar. What's your workout calendar? What's your meal plan for the week? Share with them. That's what we do, you guys. We're sharing every single day. It doesn't end. There's no such thing as end of the month, right? But right now we're going to like just go full on, you guys. But every day you're going to share, you know, what workouts are you doing? Everyone knows now in my groups that I switch up every 30 days, okay? I offer 3-day refresh every single month. So I want you guys to start doing that. So I go ahead and mine is like, so this weekend we start one, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? So mine is already advertised. Everybody's got theirs all in hand. They're ready to start Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why? Because Monday is the 3rd. So they're starting the 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd. The 3rd, bam, we're all doing our program. Everyone's got a program set up. Some are finishing a program. New ones are starting a program, okay? My next one, you guys, in my calendar is already set up for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, April 28th, 29th, 30th. Why? Because May 1st, I'm going to have a group starting. So you want to have them do a 3-day refresh as a kickstart. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, so what do? You're going to share it. Save your pictures, you guys, every single picture you took for 3-day refresh, and keep it. I don't care if it's old. You're going to be sharing it when it's time. Okay. Why do we do it? Because it's safe. Are you breastfeeding? Right on. You can do it breastfeeding. Why? Because you're just going to add in protein to your dinners. You're going to add extra fat on your snack. Okay. So you guys got to remember, we're speaking, to, well, you guys, and then that's a different story who you're talking to. But right now, set up your calendars in your challenge group, share every single thing. You're going to have challengers that want to do it every month, or maybe they want to do it. But anyway, they're going to want to do it. Okay. But you always want to grab new people to do a kickstart and then start the group. This means, you guys, your calendar should be set up already. So you guys got time, every single person in this team, to set up from April all the way to December 31st. Okay. I learned that from John C. Maxwell. So if you guys don't got this book or ever listen to John C. Maxwell, it doesn't come out of that. It comes from his YouTubes. Don't buy the books, you guys. It's all on YouTube. Okay. So I definitely want you guys to do the law of the lid. YouTube it, the law of the lid. Put it in your ears when you're in the bathroom, vacuuming, whatever. I don't care. Just get that one on. But anyway, so that's what you want to do with your challengers, okay? Share your meal plan and your calendar. And then always offer 3-day refresh. In the world, in public, you guys, you're sharing your Shakeology. You're sharing photos you work. I don't care how you sweat and whatever. But don't make them too fancy. Okay, don't go and block it off and do this and do that. Keep it so simple. Why? Because you want to attract other people that goes, shit, I know how to do that. She's using Pick Play Post. I can do that. That's what we want. We don't want them to see words writing across or bubbles or, oh my God, there's flowers on there. How does she do that? We want people to know that they can duplicate what we do. Okay, so we're looking for other coaches and we're looking for challengers to go, I can do that. Okay, so that's it on that. Now, who are you talking to? That's so important. I know you guys are having a hard time going, I don't know who I'm talking to. I just want to invite the world. Okay. Okay, you guys, it's not how it works, right? You got to talk to one person. So here's what I'm going to give you guys all the way to the end of the year. But anyways, because we do this every single day, talk to you from today on. Talk to you. So why did I want to do a beach body thing? Why did I even start this? I was looking for nutrition and portions. I already worked out. I was an instructor. I had this stuff, but I wanted to learn nutrition and portions. I already ate healthy, you guys. I was Eat Right for my blood type for like 8 years. Okay, so I already ate healthy. So that's all I wanted. So now I talk to people, and when I share, if you guys notice, it's always nutrition portions, nutrition portions. I'm talking to people who are like me, who wanted to lose that 15 pounds, who was already exercising, who talk to you. So you guys, so this is what is the date again? So today's the 27th. So today, I want you guys, every single person in here, posting a post, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, talk to you. Go back to day one as like, why did I start this? What was I doing? La-di-da-di-da-di-da. And I want you guys to talk to you, okay? So any post you do, you're going to throw out what you were asking your coach for. Why did you go to your coach? Okay? Why did you even go to the ad? So that's definitely what I want you guys to do, because once you get in that habit, you guys, like Audrey was saying, you're going to craft your story, but it's always going to be based around you. And then that's what you're going to attract, okay? And I guarantee you're going to attract whether you're introvert, extrovert. You're going to attract whether you're a sapphire or a ruby or a pearl or well, anyways. So now you guys, sapphire is a peacock. Okay, emerald is an owl, very intelligent people. Ruby is a freaking rhino. And the pearl is that dog. It's a dog, golden retriever. So you guys, that's what I learned at this one. So I'm like, what the hell is that? He's talking all peacock and all this stuff, and he's a peacock, and I'm like, what? So they did do a test. So that John C. Maxwell Randy dude made us walk in 4 squares. So I was a peacock, and okay, that's how my sanguine personality plus was, right? With that. So you guys just remember, whatever test you took, personality plus or gem, read on it and use those strengths. Okay, use those strengths and freaking rock this stuff, you guys. So that's all I wanted to tell you is share it. Share it. You have to share everything we do, which is our 4 vitals. I talk in my challenge groups. I'm like, did you guys do your 4 vitals? What are their 4 vitals? Not our 4 vitals, but it's, did you push play? Did you drink your Shakeology? Did you do your nutrition and meal plan? And did you check in with your coach and the team? That's the 4 vitals I use, okay, for my teams. I mean, my group challenge groups. But for us, we know what ours is. And just like you guys know the story, Amy Silverman, Raina, all of them say live in phase 1. So that's what I'm saying, you guys. What I just talked about was phase 1. You guys just totally sharing it in all different angles, okay? But right now, I want you guys to focus on talking to you. Share, ask everything that you were asking, that you deep down in your heart, why did you want to do this? That's all you got to do, okay? So that's what I'm wrapping it up with, you guys, is just share, be yourself, and just know that Beachbody, you guys, has saved all of you, especially all of you on the call right now. I know that Beachbody has touched you in a way and has saved you from something. Okay, so I'm going to share mine, and then I want to go around real quick. One thing you think it saved you. So for me, God put it in my lap somehow, you guys, and how it fell. I know I manifested what I was looking for, but anything could have fallen in my lap, right? Or I could have done anything. But it fell in my lap because he knew that I was going to be retired. And he knew that, oh my God, I better give this girl something because she's going to be a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, he put in my lap to keep me super busy, to still service people, to keep Nani busy. So I wasn't like, oh my God, what the fuck am I going to do now? Oh geez. And I was already doing my GFI test. I was getting my group fitness instructor thing, and it was so freaking detailed. I was like, oh my God. So Beachbody, what he did was, when he put it in there, how simple is nutrition, right? You guys, we don't have to be a fitness freaking GFI to help people with nutrition and meal plans and how to lose freaking 10 pounds in 21 days, right? So it saved me. I was like, oh my God, this is so simple. I love it. Shakeology, hello. And then we've got Say Stanford, you guys. You guys got to make sure you get on her thing anytime you need any kind of thing from Shakeology. So let's go around the room and see everybody on the call. And let's kind of go this way so I can see Leah on my right side. So Leah, how has Beachbody, just real quick, like one sentence, you know how they say tell your story in one sentence? So how has Beachbody just saved you?
It pretty much got me to do self-love when I just wanted to give up, and, you know, I didn't want to do any self-love, or I was just giving up, basically.
Yes.
And it got me back into the taking care of myself, and yeah.
Awesome. See, so, and then we know Leah's story, you guys, right? So Audrey, you're next. Unmute. Everybody unmute. Except Sonia, not yet.
It provided me an avenue to discover my best self, live my best life, and help empower others to do the same. And helping people's always been my mission. So it all just goes right in line.
Sweet.
Giving me a purpose.
Right. Okay. How about you, Amber? Unmute.
Yeah. You know, I think that for me, it definitely helped give me power and choice over my mindset that maybe I didn't know that I could control in that sort of way, and build that confidence to make those choices, to have specific mindset. So.
Yes, totally. Confidence. Awesome. Sonia, you can unmute now. She's driving, so I'm just like, oh.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So for me, fitness was the one thing that was missing in my overall like health and wellness and self-love, and well, the fitness and the goal setting piece. And so for me, the way I look at it is that getting on Shakeology and working out almost every day, you know, having fitness be a priority is saving me from and whatever diseases or miserable growing old that I might have had. And then the goal setting piece in coaching is incredibly vital because I've always been talented, as we all are, but I've never been able to get organized and set goals, and that makes all the difference in the world.
Right. Awesome. And you guys know she's a health whatever something something, so this fitness part was missing. Awesome. Allie, you're up.
I think for me, the biggest piece of it was the confidence and just knowing I was at rock bottom and I was ready to make a change. So giving me the confidence to make that change and to kind of believe in myself. And then another big part of it is kind of like my happiness and my passion. I didn't really have a lot of hobbies that I really, really loved. And I think that I've grown just a passion for being healthy, a passion for fitness. And it's really become one of my hobbies. So that was big for me.
Awesome. That's a good one. Constance, you're up.
Well, I'm still fairly new and still growing, which everybody is, but I was in a dark place too, and just not happy with myself, not happy with my relationships, and, finding the self-love again, taking the time to work on me so that I can be a better mom and so I can be a better wife has saved me. Just realizing that I have to take care of myself before I can everybody else. Like, I do get a lot of objections, when I do say yes, or even if they say not right now, they say, I love seeing your posts. They're so inspiring. Every time I don't feel like working out, I get on Facebook and see your posts, and that makes me happy. Even if they don't say yes, I'm like, oh, I am making a difference. And then it keeps me going, and that feels really good.
Right. And way to share your pictures, girl. Okay, Louise, you're up.
Well, it gave me a path for my purpose when I, was just so hopeless in a job that was dead end for me, where I was crying at my desk and knowing I needed to work for another 20 years because I got a young son. It gave me that vehicle to be able to do something that is exciting, that I'm excited to do every day, and serve a better purpose.
Right. Awesome. Well, good, you guys. So, Josh Coates, Josh Coates is where I went to. So his thing was, there's 3 of them that how Beachbody had totally saved them, changed their life, right? So just walking towards the wall, basically keeping your eye on the prize is what to me it meant. But for his kids who couldn't afford anything, now they can go in the store and buy stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So you guys just remember that what we have is a gift. Whether you're a hobby coach or a full-time coach, a working mom and everything, you guys, Beachbody is going to change your life, and you guys shoot for the stars and totally financially freedom. It's going to happen, just by sharing it every single day. So I'm going to let Audrey wrap it up for us on this call.
Awesome, you guys. That was so much fun. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I think how many people? There was 10 of us on at one point, which was super sweet. I love that. I love that we can access the recording, but I really love the community and the energy that we get when everyone can just pop on for 30 minutes once a week. So thank you guys so much. This will be our new thing, Mondays at 4:30, consistency and community together. We're going to help save lives and change the world. So thank you guys so much for getting on. Does anyone have any questions or anything before we close it out? No? All right. This weekend on Sunday at 7 o'clock is a Get Started Right live in our team page, and everyone should be there. And we're doing that once a month before our Coach Basics. Even if you're not a new coach, at least this first one, if you can swing it, get on there. Everything will still be there, but live will be really fun. It's going to be super informative. We're doing this thing now where we're still doing you get to know you, but we're also doing Get Started Right hour, the live 6 different coaches, 6 different topics that we all deal with every day. Get Started Right training, 7 o'clock Alaska time. If you can't get on there, it'll be there the next day. And invite your coaches and your prospects. I guess everyone has to be in the team page to see it. So that's why we did the sneak peek a week before. So it kind of puts a little pressure on if you have anyone who's on the fence. If they want to get in the new DSR training, then it's there for you. All right. Okay. Have a good week, you guys. And just let us know if you have any questions. Bye.
Thanks.